Good morning, family. I don't know if any of y'all saw my first message, but I had to take it down. It felt kind of fake, and I don't ever want to be fake with y'all. So, as I was driving to work, I started feeling these verses in my spirit. I hate to chop up the word. I always want to keep it in context, but this is me. This is really what I'm feeling this morning. So here goes. It's First Corinthians chapter 13. Which I call the love verses. Verse 4a, love suffers long and is kind. Verse 7b, love endures all things. And verse 8a, love never fails. And I call this love endures and never fails because I've been going through a situation at work. I can't say everything about it because I am going to post this, so there's that. But I started looking up endure and suffers and wondered why Paul put in there love endures all things. And well, he started out saying love suffers long and is kind. And y'all know I always say, how often are we nice when we're suffering, when we're not doing good? This morning I woke up with an attitude of gratitude, but as my hair started acting funny and I couldn't wear clothes that I know I could wear like a month ago. I started getting a little bit down on myself, and I had to struggle to pick myself back up. And so when I started reading Corinthians, I felt good because I was like, oh, okay, it's about love. I need to hold on to love today. I was holding on to hope. Now I'm holding on to love. And it made me think about, I've been watching a TV series. Well, you don't know. I've been watching a TV series, y'all, Soul Food. And in the lyrics to the song that Al Green wrote for the TV show Soul Food, he said, love is good for the soul. So as I thought about Corinthians and thought about, love is good for the soul, that's why I kind of did that first post. And it was like I was trying to force myself, to feel good. But as I studied 1 Corinthians chapter 13 more, I started to wonder, why did Paul say twice, love suffers long and is kind? And then in verse 7, he said, love endures all things. After he lists all these things about love, he said love endures. Well, when I looked up endure, in Hebrew, endure and suffer are the same thing. So why are we suffering twice? Why is he telling the people in Corinth that, love suffers? And the message that came to me was, although we have to have twice as much patience to put up with each other and deal with each other here on earth, God promises that his love never fails. So with the situation that I'm going in to at work, I do have to endure. I do feel like it is a suffering. And because I know God's love never fails, I know that my testimony is going to be great after all of this. So, I will share with y'all that I'm surrounded by negative energy, and I believe in the law of attraction, Abraham's law of attraction, and that's why I try to force myself to be positive. I have to really struggle in this environment to be positive, and so I trust and believe that my suffering in struggling to be positive, as opposed to being around positive people, my suffering and my endurance is going to be such a blessing to me and to everyone around me to see that God's love really never fails. So I pray that I can continue to endure, pray that I continue to, show love and to be positive, even though it feels bad physically. I even got my love socks on, y'all, so I can just walk on the word love today. So I hope this blesses y'all. Sorry about that first post. It just didn't feel real. It didn't feel right. So I had to post this one again. Love y'all and have a blessed day. Bye.